And now, the many different types of heroes. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Deven.
And I'm Blackberry Twist.
So, Blackberry Twist, where are we now?
This here is hallway F.
And what does F stand for?
F stands for flowers.
This hallway is actually beautiful and green. Look at this.
This is where life superheroes like to hang out in.
Oh wow, I can see why life superheroes like to hang out in this hallway.
Life superheroes love plants and trees and flowers and nature.
Wow, I can see why they love this hallway green.
Although you do need to be careful in this hallway.
And why do I need to be careful in this hallway?
Here's your answer.
Whoa, will you look at that?
Life superheroes like to have butterflies in this hallway.
Oh wow, that's a nice butterfly.
Well, those butterflies do look beautiful.
They sure do. Even the floor feels soft on my feet.
Deven, that's not floor. That's grass.
You mean I'm standing on real grass?
Yep, we are standing on grass.
Oh wow, that's very interesting.
It also has some flowers.
What are the rules in hallway F?
By default, rule number 1 is reveal your bare feet.
Yeah, I was expecting that to happen.
Rule number 2 is do not bring any fire.
Oh yeah, you do not want to set the grass or flowers on fire.
Rule number 3 is be careful with butterflies.
Whoa, here comes another one.
There are butterflies everywhere, so you really need to be careful with them.
They sure do like to fly around in this hallway.
None of these butterflies should be let out of this hallway.
Oh yeah, we don't want any accidents to happen.
And if you're planning on using the bathroom in this hallway, make sure that the doors are locked.
Yeah, the life superheroes strongly suggest you lock any of the bathroom doors if you're planning on using the bathroom.
And always keep that door to hallway F closed, or else you'll let butterflies out.
And also don't pick any of the flowers.
Yeah, the life superheroes do not like it when you pick their flowers.
I even saw a tree at the end of the hallway.
The life superheroes like to call that tree the butterfly tree.
The reason why the life superheroes call it the butterfly tree is because that's where the butterflies lay their eggs.
Interestingly, I found some owl butterflies in Cherry Bomb's bedroom.
Owl butterflies. The butterflies that have the owl's eyes on their wings.
But apparently she had owl butterfly caterpillars all over her bed.
Oh my god, that's pretty scary.
Well, luckily Heatstroke got those caterpillars off of Cherry Bomb's bed.
Well, I guess she can now sleep comfortably.
So we made it kinda easy for the life superheroes to sleep comfortably.
By keeping all of the butterflies in this hallway?
Well, making sure that all of the butterflies stay out of the bedrooms.
Well, I did see some of the life superheroes have other bugs.
Tree Girl has inchworms in her bedroom.
Inchworms? Don't they belong to the family of caterpillars?
They do belong to the family of caterpillars, but inchworms do turn into moths.
Oh yeah, geometer moths.
I would advise you to be careful with some of the life superheroes because some of them have moths inside their bedrooms.
Thanks for the advice. Alright, back to business.
Okay, what's today's topic?
Let's talk about heroes.
Okay, heroes. We can do that.
Well, Blackberry Twist, you are a hero, but what hero are you?
I am an autistic superhero.
I know you're an autistic superhero, but what type of autistic superhero are you?
I am a dark autistic superhero.
Oh, is that why you like to wear black?
Well, dark superheroes don't just wear black. They are dark for other reasons.
Show me some interesting heroes.
With pleasure.
Number 1. Heroes with leadership.
When you think of heroes with leadership, sometimes you may think of heroes that are legendary. You know, like Optimus Prime or something?
Well, sometimes heroes with leadership don't have to be legendary, you know.
But aside from that, heroes with leadership tend to lead their teammates.
You do call Heatstroke your master.
That's because she is my master.
What I've heard was that sometimes heroes may have sidekicks or apprentices.
Well, I am an apprentice.
You're Heatstroke's apprentice.
I know, but I'm still considered a hero.
Well, I know that Supernoffen is the leader of the autistic superheroes.
Truth of the matter is that sometimes heroes do need help with leadership.
And that's why Mr. Lightning always has Supernoffen's back. Number 2. Alien heroes. I would figure that some heroes would be aliens.
To be honest, sometimes heroes don't have to be humans.
I understand that because I have seen heroes that are not humans at all.
Heroes that are aliens come from different planets and they want to learn about the human race.
Well, from what I can tell, humans are still living species.
Well, here's a little secret. Sometimes when you think about race, sometimes you'll think about people that live in different countries.
Not many people believe that humans are living species, but they do know that humans are living creatures.
You may think that species only exists on animals such as birds, fish, mammals, reptiles, etc. But believe it or not, humans are animals, and they do have animal cells.
And what do you call aliens? Do you call them animals, or do you just call them humans like us?
We do eat like animals, we do breathe like animals, and we do have the same cells as animals. So yeah, humans are considered animals.
Even if there are aliens that act like humans, they're still considered animals nevertheless. Number 3. Heroes with a sense of humor. You know, I'm not a fan of humor.
Just be glad none of the autistic superheroes have senses of humor.
Yeah, I do know that the autistic superheroes don't have a sense of humor.
Heroes with a sense of humor like to tell jokes and they think they are fun to hang around with.
I have heard that you autistic superheroes do take jokes seriously.
Our job is not to joke around. Our job is to make sure that the United States is safe.
What would happen if a hero with a sense of humor came to visit this beach base? You know, like Beast Boy, Howard the Duck, Michelangelo the Turtle, anyone like those.
They better be on their best behavior or they will be sleeping with the fish.
Well, I do find Beast Boy from Teen Titans Go annoying.
He better stay away from the beach base, or I will burst his eardrums with my sonar scream.
Number 4. Eavesdropping heroes. Now, how do heroes eavesdrop on their targets?
Heroes that know how to eavesdrop like to pretend that they're not eavesdropping and try to blend in.
I've seen Batman eavesdropping on his opponents.
Well, you know what they say. He is a detective hero and he knows how to eavesdrop on his targets.
And what I didn't know was that Superman can eavesdrop as well.
That's because he has super hearing. For Batman to eavesdrop, he needs to have a correct device so that he can eavesdrop.
Can you autistic superheroes eavesdrop?
I can eavesdrop.
How can you eavesdrop?
I may not possess invisibility, but I know how to hide in the dark and eavesdrop on my opponents.
Why do some of you autistic superheroes eavesdrop?
We want to make sure that nothing dangerous is going to happen.
So, when you were eavesdropping, what happened?
I was eavesdropping on some teenagers and I heard that they were going to ruin my cousin Sour Apple's birthday party.
How were the teenagers going to ruin your cousin Sour Apple's birthday party?
They were going to put worms in Sour Apple's cake, but luckily I caught them red-handed.
And what worms were the teenagers using to ruin Sour Apple's birthday cake?
Earthworms!
Ew, gross.
But after those teenagers were caught red-handed, they were sentenced to 10 years in prison for what they have done.
Well, just be glad Sour Apple's birthday party didn't get ruined.
But that's why we autistic superheroes always eavesdrop on everyone.
Yeah, talk about perfection. Number 5. Time-traveling heroes.
Have you ever experienced time traveling before?
No, why?
I've heard that there are heroes that can time travel.
Well, time-traveling heroes need to travel back in time and try to fix the past.
We autistic superheroes have time traveled before, but we time traveled to 1993.
Oh, that's when Mr. Lightning increased the population of autism.
Indeed. But after we saved Mr. Lightning and went back to our home dimension, that's when we discovered a new villain named the Dark Villain.
Must have been very uncomfortable for you.
Time traveling does make me uncomfortable.
Well, you know what they say. You better be careful when you time travel to the past.
Yeah, especially when you're on a mission to time travel back to the past and fix something.
Number 6. Heroes with rage.
Okay, heroes with rage don't have a sense of humor.
Well, you know what they say. Not all heroes have a good sense of humor.
We autistic superheroes do take jokes seriously.
I can tell, because you don't have a sense of humor.
Telling jokes to a raging hero would be a very bad idea.
Yeah, I agree on that.
You need to be extremely careful with raging heroes because if you're not, you are going to end up in the cemetery.
Not to mention that sometimes raging heroes would make you think twice before you tease them.
So be careful on what you do or you will end up in someone else's menu.
Number 7. Heroes with intelligence.
Now these heroes are extremely smart.
I guess you can say they're so smart they could be like college professors?
That's possible, I guess.
Do you have any heroes that have intelligence?
Yes, we have Sylvia Green.
How smart is she?
Extremely smart. She likes to use her telepathy as wisdom.
Well, you do call her the smartest autistic superhero in the United States.
Well, both Chaos and Sylvia Green are the smartest autistic superheroes in the United States.
Well, I have talked to Chaos before, and she told me that she doesn't like how humans rely on their eyes too much.
Well, Deven, she is a blind witch, and she does have telepathy and telekinesis.
I would think Sylvia Green would be so smart you cannot even put her in a game show.
If you put Sylvia Green in Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader, she would answer all of the questions correctly without making any mistakes.
And if you put her in Deal or No Deal, she would know which case has the highest money.
Her telepathy makes her smarter than a college professor.
And the funny thing is, both Sylvia Green and Chaos the Blind Witch can actually outsmart each other.
Sylvia Green did give Heatstroke the upgrading drugs with a hint of Sylvia Green's blood.
And that's how Heatstroke got telepathy.
Chaos gave me the upgrading drugs with a hint of her blood.
And that's how you got telepathy, telekinesis, and magical lightning.
It's safe to say that heroes with intelligence are just so smart, you cannot even outsmart them.
Number 8. Anti-heroes.
Okay, last one, and then we are done.
Anti-heroes. Okay, where should we start?
An anti-hero is a character that doesn't act like a typical hero.
I think it would be safe to say like anti-heroes just do what they want.
Did you know that sometimes heroes can kill people?
Well, some heroes do kill people. Take Deadpool for example.
That guy may have a sense of humor, but he is still an anti-hero.
Do you have an anti-hero?
To be honest, we're all anti-heroes.
That makes sense, since I've seen some of you kill some bad guys.
Well, sometimes we have to kill bad guys.
I have seen some villains come back to life easily.
Usually dead means forever, but I think if you have someone that can bring you back to life, then that would be the case.
I know that the Resurrector can bring people back to life.
Well, the Resurrector wasn't the only one who can bring people back to life.
Oh yeah, the Dimension Princess can do that too.
We autistic superheroes messed up her timeline so that she can use her powers for good.
Yeah, I saw that. And I also saw that she was being a better mother.
Better than Medusa Gorgon from Soul Eater, you know?
Oh yeah, be glad she's not your mother.
Heart Girl would manipulate Medusa Gorgon's heart and make her feel like a warm-hearted mother.
I have never seen Heart Girl manipulate a witch's heart.
Well, I have. Heart Girl can manipulate anyone's heart, no matter if they are evil or not.
Incredible! She must be the strongest hero.
Heart Girl is the 4th strongest autistic superhero.
If Heart Girl is the 4th strongest autistic superhero, then who is the first?
Super Dolphin.
Who is the second?
Petunia Annabelle Bachelor.
And who is the third?
Me.
What makes you the 3rd strongest autistic superhero?
I have telepathy, telekinesis, and sonar screen. And Supernoffin made a conspiracy theory about how cuteness does not die easily.
I think his conspiracy theory is wrong.
In this dimension, if you're the cutest autistic superhero, you're immortal.
Well, you do look cute.
Supernoffin put me as the #1 cutest autistic superhero in the United States.
Well, I do think that you're the cutest autistic superhero in the world.
Thanks, Deven. You just made my day.
Anything for you, my darling. Well, that does it for our show today. If you liked this video, will you please give it a thumbs up, share this video with your friends, and leave a comment down below.
Please remember to click the subscribe button and the bell button so that you'll get notified about our future videos.
And please remember to follow me on Facebook and on Instagram.
Come on, Deven. Let's go to Burger King.
Good idea, Blackberry Twist. Alright, it's time to go. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye for now.